Welcome everybody to Top Lines Live and Live. My name is Brian here with Top Line, and today we're going to be talking about how we can make you the obvious authority, not only in the eyes of your patients, but in the eyes of Google, so that your website gets seen and found faster and above everybody else's. And this is just one of the things that you're going to need to do in order to make that happen. But I thought let's kind of go through it, and I'll show you kind of some of the tricks of the trade, and I'm going to show you this secret little ingredient that is going to make your life a whole lot easier when you go down this path. Now, when we talk about becoming the authority in the eyes of Google and in the eyes of your patients, it basically means that you have a lot of content, not only on your website, but all over the internet. And it's all coming back to you as the authority. And what Google's looking for is that you have all of this content all over the place, and that you have content on your website. So as it's all coming back to this one hub, your website, that it's not just like a 4-page website without very much content, that it is even if it's just a 4 or 5-page website with lots of posts, lots of blog posts, that can be seen as an authoritative website in the eyes of Google. And then, of course, if your patients are seeing you, or your prospective patients are seeing you everywhere, and no matter what the topic is, you have some comment on it, you have said something about it, then you become that authority. Now, here's the cool thing. You don't have to personally write every bit of that content or create every one of those videos. You can use other people's content to support your authority. Now, I want you to think of Huffington Post, just as an example that popped into my head, because they don't necessarily write the content, they what's called curate it. So they find it and then they bring it to their main website. So what they're doing is saying, we are the authority on these topics, and we're going to show you where to get this information. And because they are so good at it, and because people know that they can go to that place to get all the information they want, Google will show their site above the actual content that was written. That is a powerful thing, and that works across the board. What we're now going to be talking about is, how can you do that? Well, there are lots of tools for what's called curating content, finding content around the web that is relevant to you, to your services, and of course, to your patients. And I'm gonna switch on over here. Hopefully this is gonna work. I'm gonna get over, and hopefully the audio is working. But we're gonna, let's see. Let's try it again. Oh, there we, oh, wait, sorry. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. And there it goes. All right, so sorry about, hopefully you're seeing the screen where it says Content Studio, and hopefully you're still hearing my voice, because that was one of the little things that didn't seem to be working quite right last time. So hopefully I'm still loud and clear, and I'll redo this if necessary. So thank you for hanging in there with me. But this is a tool that's called Content Studio. Now, the reason that I'm recommending it is only because this is the one that I have tested and I enjoy using, and I find that it's fairly effective. And what this does, and you can feel free to come to contentstudio.io. I don't have any relationship with them. They don't pay me to talk about them or anything like that. And the reason for that is because we might find another tool that we like better next week, and I don't want to be locked into any one tool. So Content Studio, what it does is it allows you to find all this content automatically. You just fill out their little form, their tool, and it goes and scours the internet for information about your topic. And what's really great is that you can connect it directly to your website and to your social media, so that it just starts posting this content. Now, the thing that I don't recommend is to just automate it, because you can do that with this tool. You can just click on all this stuff and say, yep, automatically post it to my social media, put it onto my website, and I don't want to look at it. I don't want you to do that. What I want you to do is maybe once a week or twice a week, or gosh, if you don't have the time, maybe even just every 2 weeks. You go into this tool and you say, okay, I like this article, I like this article, I like this article, and then you make a little comment on that article, and away you go. You now have what's considered unique content on your website that is It is useful, it is interesting, but you become the authority as opposed to where you got the content. And that's what I think is probably the most amazing thing, is that you don't lose authority by sharing other people's content. You hang on to it, you keep it. It's a very powerful thing. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you would like to know more about the tool that I was showing, let me know. Be happy to talk to you about it, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Top Lines Live at 5. That's it for me. Bye for now.